Hey guys, I hope you liked that coupon I gave you yesterday for Staples. If you don't know what I'm talking about, there will be a link to the video below, and it gives you 20% off Staples, one item, and that's good until tomorrow the 30th. But to get on for the news today, I'm going to talk a little about Apple and a little about Google. To start out, there's a little thing posted on Gizmodo about saying how much revenue Apple makes compared to the US government in terms of their spending limit. And I find it funny that this article was that Apple has about $3 billion more dollars, just over, spending limit than the US government does right now. I just found that really funny and thought I would share that with you. But for the other Apple news, if you want the iPhone like I do, it's rumored now, an even stronger rumor, that middle of September is when the iPhone will be announced, and probably late September, maybe even mid-September, somewhere around that period is when the iPhone will be released. This rumor is very promising because Apple's iPod event always happens the beginning of every September, around I think the 10th or right after Labor Day. I know it always happens after Labor Day, their iPod event every single year. Same thing for years. Their iPod events happen, so I'm assuming they're going to combine the iPhone and the iPod into the same event, which allows them to release iOS 5 at the same time period, which they said fall, and right at the end of September, whenever October, whenever that fall starts, is when the iPhone should be released. At the same time, they said iOS 5 will be released, which corresponds and makes sense. So it's good news for you Apple people out there and people who just want the iPhone, may not be Apple fanboys or something like that like me, but just want the iPhone and want to know when it's coming out. So it's probably look forward to mid-September. And for about Google today, it looks like Google Plus might be going down, not be as popular as it was. This is to be expected with something like this, but it's not anything I think they should be worried about. Like, I still use Google Plus, obviously not as much as Facebook because I'm used to Facebook. More of my friends are on Facebook. I know how to use Facebook. And now I know how to use Google Plus. Just there's still work in progress, still beta, still new developing technology, and that's what's good. That if you're in a private beta of Google Plus, that you can submit feedback, which I hope you're doing. I've done it a few times and things I needed to want changed. And I hope they look into it, which they have for many things, and they've changed it. And since Google is looking to what the consumer wants, versus usually Facebook does not, that's where they're going to keep on gaining users for Google Plus versus Facebook. And I don't think Google Plus is going to die. It's slowing, like as in the average user time is lowering, versus Facebook. People spend hours per day on Facebook. Google Plus right now it's like minutes average per user, and users are going down, and they're not gaining as many. Like they only gain over 20 million, but they're probably not going to gain another 20 million this coming month in August. I see no reason why Google Plus is going to fail, but it's probably not going to grow as fast as like what Facebook did. It's like Twitter when it first came out, nobody could figure out a use for it, and like me myself, I never had a Twitter until recently, and now I use it almost all the time to check on updates for people and stuff like that. You just have to find your use for it. Like even though Google Plus is very similar to Facebook, it has its differences. Like the circles, for instance, major difference in Hangout and stuff like that. And there will be people using Google Plus regularly, just like they use Facebook. That's all I have for you today. Remember to hit that subscribe button if you're not already, and hit that like button down below to help me out. I'll be seeing you on Monday. And also, before I forget, Monday will be my last video for next week, and all of next week and the Monday after that, I won't be doing news videos, but like I said, I promised, I already have the videos made. I will be uploading videos regularly through that week to give you videos all next week. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time.